Hi there. Welcome back to our Maths is Easy and Fun class. My name is Marcus Jolan. You can call me Nibi. Today, our topic is BEDMAS, or let me say order of operation. Order of operation. This has been one of the topics where people make lots of mistakes. So you go on social media and there's a simple question because there is more than one operation sign in there. People get it wrong. So normally they will say 97% will get this wrong. Or sometimes they even call you a genius for answering BEDMAS questions. We are going to handle this very well. Please, you need to follow and see exactly how the order in which you need to follow to answer these questions. And there has been a revised version of BEDMAS, so we'll talk about that. That is PEMDAS. We'll talk about that as we move on with the class. So please pay up attention to this and you understand. So at the end of the day, you'll be counted as one of the geniuses who these questions are thrown to, or the 97% and the 3% who normally they think may get this correct. Okay, so let's move on and learn the rules of this BEDMAS. Yeah, so as I said earlier on, when there is a mathematical expression or equation and you find more than one operations, and operations in maths include addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, bracket, exponents. Okay, when you find more than one inside, normally we get confused solving them. So what we are going to do is to break it down, and that's why we have these two acronyms. We've known BEDMAS for a while, and it stands for brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction, meaning that you need to follow that order. Okay, anytime you are working, you take care of anything in the bracket first. Simplify anything in the bracket. If they are all same terms, you can simplify and get a single term at the end of the day, or you may get an expression at the end of the day if the terms are different. Also, and after the bracket, you look for off, and that is where we'll be correcting some things here. Off means multiplication, but off is not supposed to be what is supposed to be. There is no multiplication, so we'll come to that. We'll correct that with PEMDAS. Now, D stands for division, meaning that you need to do your division, then multiplication, then addition, and subtraction. We will do a correction to there because we learned in that way. But the correction is that now PEMDAS is here, and PEMDAS stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So as we can see the color coding here, B goes with the P. Okay, so so you see that we've taken the two here. Okay, B and P, brackets or parentheses, they are the same. Okay, parentheses is a type of bracket, so instead of using bracket, it's better to use parentheses because we have different kinds of brackets. We have a square bracket which is drawn like this. We also have angular bracket which is also like this. Then we have this bracket that we all know is called the parentheses. So it's easier to be sure of it, but that is fine. If you are used to calling it bracket, it doesn't matter. So what we are going to do is we are talking about this bracket which is called parentheses. So in PEMDAS, brackets is the same as the parentheses. So what it means is anytime you are given any problem to solve in math and you realize that there is more than one operation, you just have to make sure solve the one that you can find inside a parenthesis or a bracket. Okay, when you do that, you can be able to solve so easily. It's better than you try working around. So that is the instruction here. Next, where the confusion comes is where we have the O and the E. The O stands for off, which means multiplication, but that is wrong. Okay, some people, because of PEMDAS, will tell you that the O stands for exponent. That is fine, if only it has changed or anything. But the correct form is what? Exponent. It is ye instead of the O. But if you see the O to be an exponent or E or means the same, that is fine. Okay, so E for exponents. It means that after you've solved everything in the bracket, after you've solved everything that can be found in brackets, simplify them into a single number or expression, you will now move to solve for any exponents you find. Once again, listen carefully. After solving everything in the parentheses, you will now go and solve for exponents. So leave any other sign, jump any other sign. Do not care where they are. Jump and solve every exponent you find in the expression or in the equation that you've been given. Okay, so that is what you need to do. So after doing that, we come to another controversial part. You know, D here, M here, meaning that this one says you do division before multiplication, before addition, before subtraction. Now, the good thing here we're going to do is the D and the M. So you see we have them here, DM. So what it means is division or multiplication. Do not, and you know, combining BEDMAS and PEMDAS is rather making things easier for us, right? So you don't do division before multiplication or multiplication before division. What you do is whichever comes first. So multiplication and division are of the same level. Okay, they are of the same level. They all function at the same level. So all you are going to do is you don't jump a multiplication to go and do a division, or jump division to go and do multiplication from left to right. Okay, do whichever you meet and move in that order. So if you keep meeting multiplications, keep doing them, then if there is a division before another multiplication, do the division before the multiplication from left to right. Let's get to work. So you see these two places, it's very interesting. Okay, when I was learning this first, I knew that you always do division before you do multiplication. So what I'll be doing is what, to jump every multiplication to do my division before I come back. But that is wrong. That is where we get this wrong. So please, what you need to do is anytime you are working and you have more than two operations and it includes multiplication and division, just move from left to right and do as you meet them, from left to right. If you meet division first, do it before you move on. If you meet multiplication first, do it before you move on. But remember, first of all, tackle everything in parentheses or brackets. Then tackle every exponent. Then you now look for division or multiplication. Whichever comes first from left to right, keep working in that order. Do not jump anyone for the other. Okay, so that is for division and multiplication. So that's why BEDMAS and PEMDAS help here. You know, the D comes before the M comes before the D. So it's very interesting. So DM, MD. So that one, don't worry yourself. It's either division or multiplication or division from left to right. As simple as that. I believe you are getting this. Okay, so we'll be solving and we'll follow the same steps as I describe here. The good thing is both of them have addition before subtraction, but that doesn't mean so. They also move together. So it's addition and subtraction, or subtraction and addition. So they also work at the same level. Addition and subtraction, whichever comes first, you have to deal with it before you move to the next one from left to right. Addition and subtraction, whichever comes first, from left to right. That is when you've already taken care of everything in parentheses, taken care of all the exponents, broken down, simplify them. Then you do division and multiplication, whichever comes first. You do them in that order. Then you move to your addition and subtraction, which are the last ranking. So it doesn't matter which one comes first. Do the one that comes first from left to right. Do it in that order. Okay, and so that will be easy. So instead of addition alone, so it's addition or subtraction okay, or subtraction or addition. Okay, so that is it. So to review again, the B and the P stands for parentheses or brackets, but it's best you call it parentheses. But that is fine if you feel comfortable using brackets. That is fine. And the off, that one will cancel it and rather go with the exponent. So it means that you have to solve exponents. Okay, so BEDMAS, if you like, make it BEDMAS, so that it will be exponents for everything. So after solving everything in brackets or parentheses, you will now look out for every exponent in there and break them down and solve them. Then you move on to division or multiplication or division, anyone from left to right. Work them, don't jump any of them. That is when you are done with the first two. Then you go to addition and or subtraction. So you work them two from left to right. Addition is not stronger than subtraction. Subtraction is not stronger than addition. It's just that you have to move from left to right, just like you did for your division and multiplication. Hope that is clear. So we'll continue with some workings and you will understand what we are talking about here. Okay, so we'll be working our first two examples and we are just going to follow. Already we have our BEDMAS and PEMDAS on there, so we can see the order very easily. But you need to know this, you need to memorize it, you need to work with it more so that it becomes part of your syllables. You need to understand them anyhow you want to take it so that you don't have to be struggling. So our first question on our left here, as we can see, following the order we were told, we have what? First of all, we have two brackets, okay, or two parentheses. So if you have to label these things, it means that we're going to solve first parenthesis, then the second parenthesis. So this is the first thing we're going to do. Then this is the second thing we're going to do. But under the parenthesis, the first one, there is something we need to simplify in, and there's only one sign, which is plus. So we're just going to do that. And this will be the third thing. Because we are done with parentheses, we'll be doing what? Our, what do you call it? Exponents. Because exponents comes after the parentheses. So now we are going to start working. Since we know that's the first one we're going to do. Inside the parentheses, we have what? 6 plus 3, which is what? 9. So we have our 9. And we'll bring our exponent because we've not gotten there yet. Okay, there's a plus here, which is the fourth thing we'll do. So keep your plus. Don't do anything to what you've not done yet. This one too, this is our second one. So, but you see here, we have how many symbols inside there, or operations? Minus and division. We'll do division or multiplication before minus. So we'll be doing this one first. So 10 divided by 5, we get what? So we get 10 divided by 5, we get what? 2 here. Then we will now come and we'll bring our minus 9. Okay, so we get here to be what? 7. So now our bracket has been simplified to 7. Do you get that? So you go and do your division first. So it's 10 divided. So leave the minus sign down. Don't touch it. Don't do anything to it. Then after that, you do again 9 minus 2. Sorry, that's wrong here. Let's get this corrected. So 9 minus 2. Sorry. Okay. So we get our 7. Now the third thing is the square. So the exponent. So we come and solve the exponent. So now we have an exponent here. We have a plus. So we'll solve an exponent first. So 9981. Then our plus is there, 7. So our answer will be what? 88. Okay. So I believe it's clear. Okay. So take your time. Okay. And do it step by step. Let's take the second one. How many signs? First of all, we see this. which is the first thing we're going to work on. So this one is the first thing we're going to work on. Then what's the second one? It is the multiplication. So this is the second thing before we come to the addition, the third. Okay, so parenthesis or bracket, as we saw, okay, is the first thing. So but under the parenthesis that we see here, you still bring your thing here and take them one by one. Remember that you do multiplication before addition. It doesn't matter where they come. So far as multiplication is there, it must come before addition. So 9 5 is what? 45. So you do this even under 45. Okay, then before you do your plus 32. Okay, so this alone is going to give you what? 77, right? Good. Then the next thing we're going to do is the multiplication. So times 2. Okay, keep your plus because you are not there yet. Plus 4, keep it. Let it come down here. Don't work that. So 2 times 77 is 154. Okay, so after that, you now have a very easy thing to do. So our answer will be what? 158. As easy as that. I hope it's clear enough. Very simple. It looks very dangerous, but when you take your time and do it step by step, you can do it. Let's go to our next question. Okay, our next set of questions look a bit different, and we are going to work on them as well. So as you can see, we have our first bracket or our first parenthesis. So that is the first thing you're going to do, and this is the second paren. Then the third symbol or operation is the division. So just label them. I mean, that is when you are practicing. When you get to know, when you master them, you can now do it very fast. Okay, so don't worry yourself rushing right now. You take your time so that you are used to them. But when we come to the first parenthesis, we realize that there's a plus and minus and a square. That is exponent. Plus, minus, and exponent. So you remember, what do we have to do first? So we'll do the exponent first. So we have to change this first. So maintain your plus and minus. Plus, minus. So 10, 59. Don't do anything. And you have to change this first. So this one turns into what? So keep your bracket because you still don't have a single number. Okay. So it's 9, right? Change the exponent. Okay, then bring your division sign down. You are not yet working on it. It's the third thing. You've not worked on the second. Okay, so the second becomes 24 minus 4, which we get what? 20. Okay, so that is that. Then you move on to, again, you've gotten a new kind of expression. So what you are going to do is now look, another bracket 1, and this one is just a number. So we have a bracket and a division. So this is 1, this is 2. Okay, I hope you are not getting confused. As we move on, we label them because we are simplifying gradually. Don't do anything at once. Keep doing it gradually so you understand what you are doing. So because this is a bracket, it comes before, or the parenthesis comes before the division, we'll do the parenthesis. In the parenthesis, we have a plus and a minus. But plus and minus, as we can see here, plus and minus, addition and subtraction, they are the same level because we've colored them the same color. And even without colors, you should know that they are the same level. So since they are the same level, all you need to do is what? Do the one that comes first from left to right. From left to right. So from left to right, you see an addition before subtraction. So 10 plus 59 will give us 69. Then our minus will come 9. Okay, so we are still having a parenthesis because we've not been able to simplify. So your division comes and your 20 is here. Okay, then now we have parentheses and we have division. So we'll definitely do the parentheses first. 69 minus 9, we get 60. Then division will come again, 20. So 60 divided by 20 is what? 3. Okay. So you see how easy it is. It looks so crowded. It looks so plenty in our sites. But when you take your time, you can answer it so easily and beautifully. So I guess you understand. So let's do the second one. We have parentheses here, and we have another parenthesis here. We have this sign and that sign. So this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, and this is number 4. So all I'm saying is you work on this thing in that order. Okay, so keep simplifying gradually. Do not rush them. It's so easy, but people get this wrong because we rush. Okay, and follow the order. Inside this parenthesis we have 19 minus 8, which is also what? 11. So we write our 11. Because we have to work this parenthesis before we come here, bring your multiplication down because we are not yet working that, and bring your addition 2 here. Okay, so you are now coming to work on only the second part. The second part is 10 plus 4, which is 14. Okay, so you get it. Now we are left with 2 symbols or 2 operations. These 2 operations are multiplication and addition, but in PEMDAS, multiplication and division, they come before addition and subtraction. So multiplication, so we're going to do this here. So 14 times 11. 14 times 11 is 154. You need to learn your multiplication. Then we bring our plus 82. So we get 236 as our answer. Okay. So that is how you work. Very simple and straightforward. It doesn't matter how it looks like. Take your time and take them step by step, and you'll be able to do them as you want to. So look for more examples and keep working. But before then, we'll bring you your problem of the day. So here comes your problem of the day. Now here comes the problem of the day. And the problem of the day is 10 times 4 minus 2 times into parentheses 4 squared divided by 4 close parentheses divided by 2 divided by 1 over 2 plus 9. All you need to do is take your steps, label them, and work. So I'm giving you 2 minutes to try hands on this, and I'll show you the answer pretty soon. Okay? Okay, so welcome back, and the answer, we'll show you the answer. Yes, so what was your answer? Okay, if you got 41, then you are right. So 41 is the answer. Okay, so if you didn't get it to, just go back, take it step by step, okay, and follow what you do. That is how we end this one too. Okay. Yeah, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the whole class, the whole session. It was fun knowing the mistakes we do when we are solving problems involving more than one operation. Okay, we took it step by step. You might understand it, or you probably, if you are confused, that is why we are there for you. We want to work together. Follow us again. Go back to our Facebook page if you've not done that. Just go like our page, Miggy Consult. Also, on Instagram, follow us there. Miggy Consult is the name. Then on YouTube, I keep reminding you, YouTube, go and subscribe. Just click on subscribe on our page, and also click on the notification symbol so that anytime we put on new video, you'll be the first to be alerted so that you can enjoy it. Please, we want to work with you. We want to do this for you. We want you to love math, because math is actually easy and fun. Thank you for watching. Watch out for our next topic in the coming week. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.